Welcome back to Wealth of Resources. It is Monday, so we talk about money on Mondays. So anyway, I joined this app called Solo Funds, and one of the benefits of the app is that if you are someone who has some issues financially and you need to borrow a few dollars, you can get on the app and request to borrow, and lenders will loan you the money. You can provide a tip, and Solo will provide you with a tip as well. And you can determine if you want to loan people money, and then people can borrow the money, of course. So, again, I try different side hustles, see what really works and things like that. So, I tried the app, and if you've been following this channel, you know I mentioned that, hey, I'll be loaning money on solo funds, but first I want to see how it goes before I really put a whole lot of money on there. So, I wanted to start off with 50, but I happened to see one that requested $20. So I said, okay, let's give it a try. Well, people request a loan, and then the lenders either approve to loan them the loan. So I saw this one, and then people, you'll list a reason for your loan request. So this one was to feed my kids, and y'all know I don't play about the kids. So I said, okay, cool, I'll fund it. So I paid my $20 so this person could borrow my $20, and there was supposed to be a $3 tip plus solo funds tip to me, and I was going to get like 24 something back or whatever. So, anyways, fast forward, the person didn't pay back on time. So, since the person did not pay back on time, I already decided to take the insurance out. So, I got paid back $19 and is it 82 cents? Something. But I did not get that back in cash. I got that back as a credit. So it's credit to use to another loan. So that's something that I don't like, because I'm like, yeah, I put my $20 up and now I have to fund another loan in order to get paid back my money ultimately. So yeah, that's a side hustle. I will not be loaning more money on there, and I try to, start something different. I was even saying, hey, if you all are on there, um, go ahead and send your request, and or if you haven't learned about it, this is a way that you could fund it. I can't fund everybody's stuff, but at the same time, I wanted to give it a try and try this side hustle to see. Um, is it something that I will want to put more money in? So my very first loan of only $20 was not paid back on time. So I got pay in credits, and I do not like that. So yeah, that's probably the end of that side hustle for me. On to the next one. Comment down below if you've ever used solo funds as a borrower or as a lender. And this is just my experience. This is just my reality. So this is not trying to bash the app or anything like that, because I think it's a great app. Don't get me wrong. I think that's a great app because, sometimes people need extra cash and sometimes they don't have other resources that they can use. So I definitely still recommend the app. But as a lender, it's something that, I would say you should explore a little bit more. And they have different ratings and things like that to determine, who you should lend to or who has a greater rating, things like that. In my mind, it kind of reminds me of like a credit score. So yeah, it's just different things, but this is just, trial for me. Again, I like to try different side hustles and see what really works for me. But yeah, that's my first time, and um maybe last time, Linda. I don't know, because I got the $19 credit. So I don't know how that's really gonna work. But yeah. And I understand people have payment issues. Of course, didn't pay on time. So I'm not really tripping about that, because I've been in a position where where I borrowed money and I couldn't pay on time. I'm like, godly, when I get my next check. So there's no pressure about that. I'm just letting you know, if you are interested in this app as a lender, this is just something to consider. As a borrower, yes, get on there, ask for money, borrow the money, pay it back, because it is a valuable resource.